Yeah, we wear our trackies tucked into our white socks round here. What of it? Jesus. You know what I'm after.
Usual.
Yeah. Take me from 13 out of 10 to 17 out of 10. Funnily enough, my dad has barber shop, so he's fuming about this, to be honest. But you know, I've known Webby there next to me since I was about 9. Played football with him, and so when we left school and I found out he started barbering, I went where he was. And then what's happened is I've ended up siding with JB here because he's the cut I'm after at the minute. I like what he's doing, so well, I'd say about, you know, since they've been going, innit, really, boys? I walk in here usually around a 13 out of 10, and I just ask them to make me like 17, 18 out of 10, and usually every time they do. But I'll tell you what I actually ask for if you want. What is it? James, you tell them.
Usually skin fade, mid skin fade, and crop fringe.
Yeah, crop fringe, which I've been getting a lot of stick about this fringe, so keep it going because I love it. And then I get a little tidy up on my beard as well. In my past fights, if I'm totally honest, I was playing at this game, and like I say, I've never actually tried at boxing, but I still managed to win a senior elite ABAs, a Commonwealth gold medal, and 12 pro fights with 9 KOs. And honestly, I've never even tried. You know, I was really messing about for my whole pro career, but I've tried so hard from the first day of this year, as well as ticking over December. You know, I knew I had this fight, so I've given it everything, and I feel like I'm the first man on the planet and the most focused man on the planet, which has scared a few people, to be honest. Fowler said that I've lost my head and lost the plot. A few people said I've lost the plot, but what I've done is completely found the plot. I've transformed into a completely different person, and like I say, I honestly feel no one in the world is more focused than me, and how focused I've been for this whole year. And he keeps going, 12-week camp isn't long enough for me. Well, honestly, I think he's rubbish, mate, and watch what I do to him on Saturday. So I also saw, you know, random people on Twitter calling me a pisshead, you know, and you know, that's them around them lines, and so then it really switched something in my head. I've called myself the Man, yeah, because I'm actually the most sanest man going. Maybe not like, but what I feel like is I've never been more in control of my own mind. It's not altered my focus once. If anything, it's made me more focused to show everyone, and it seems like this is dragged out. You know, I've trained so very hard and I've been ready for this for weeks, but I've timed it all right and I've controlled everything well, and everything's gonna come out perfectly on the night. No, we never shared a room. You know, he thought he could tell the coaches how to do the job, that guy, right? So he decided where he went. And I'll tell you something else. Let me tell you something about the guy, how much of a fraud he is. He used to come on the track in the morning and he'd have put on Instagram or something, 7-mile run done and a picture on a park, and we'd go, well, when did you do that? And he'd go, I didn't, just lying. And you know, and that's what he's up to, and so I don't even look at what he's up to on social media because I don't believe anything. Yeah, well, I think his style has changed so much, you know, under Dave, his coach. I keep seeing his pads videos where he looks like exactly the same as he has for about 10 years, but he keeps saying, look out these improvements I've made. Well, I can't see them, mate. I just see a slow, stiff, rubbish fighter that I'm gonna do as I please with. When I came away as a pro, well, I was left to my own devices, and we'll say I'd start training at 10 o'clock and I'd be finished by 12:30, so I'd have all day just by my own stupid, you know, mistakes. I was making a lot of silly mistakes, and now I'm recovering on protein shakes and good meals, so that's the difference now. And even back then though, I went 12-0 with 9 KOs, so you're going to see what I can do really now. I'll be totally honest with you, I've not watched a fight back from when I was 16, and I didn't have a clue how to fight, especially how to defend myself. I just went in there and like swung my arms, you know. He never put me down or anything. He thinks it's some vicious KO, but I saw him put on Twitter at £100 for anyone who can get that DVD. Well, Tony, I have that DVD. Send me £100 and I'll put it up tonight. I wasn't getting into the fight, and so the ref stopped it, and that was the right thing to do, don't get me wrong, but I was 16 years old and I'm now 27 and I'm a big, strong man. I'm the strongest gorilla out here, and he's going to find out. I've been asking for this fight and other big fights for a long time, and Well, it doesn't matter because it's here now and I've trained perfectly for it and I give myself the best opportunity and I'm really confident of going and winning this fight and pushing on for bigger things. I went with my dad really just to have a clear head and know where I'm at, but you know, I've learnt so much from Mick Jennings and I'll always thank him for that. As well as Carlin's, my first pro coach, I learned a lot from him. I feel Mick Jennings is so good at putting you in scenarios just on the pads and my dad understands if something's good for me, then we do it. Off my own back I downloaded an audio book of The Secret and you know, the law of attraction, and it was 4 1-hour parts and I feel like I really got a hold of it, and I feel like learning the law of attraction is what was a big factor of that, because I was just so excited because now I've really took charge of my life. Like, look at this now, you're here, aren't you, doing the cut. I'm sat here in a Mad Man tracksuit, so's my mate, and anything I want is happening, and that's because of that. I go, hopefully for Cheeseman, and get that British title because it's something I always wanted. And then I'd like to go for Garcia straight after and have both of them titles before the end of the year, because I'm just confident I can go and beat them after this and take them titles, because as soon as possible I want to get over to America and go for them world titles as well, as soon as. So get me them fights this year ready, let me win them and let's have a look next year. Well, you know, I can predict definitely me winning, but I'm happy to punch his head off for 12 rounds. I'd be happy to punch his head off for 24 rounds, but I also think I can ice him as soon as I land because I'm banging very hard. I saw how hard he worked to get through to the Olympics, through the back door obviously. Well, actually not even the back door, he got to the Olympics through a cat flap, alright? Like I say, I was never best mates with him, but he's not a bad crack actually. I know I keep calling him boring, he's a bit boring, but he can have a buzz with him as well. We had a night out in Glasgow, he was sniffing out girls' hair though. And what I don't like is all the little things he's doing, like he's got a full day's training with him, £250. You know, he's got £25 thank you signature tweets, he's selling, check what someone sent me yesterday, a Team Machine Baby Grow, £10. Baby Grow Team Machine, who wants that? And let me tell you, my tracksuits are miles better than your Team Machine ones. Are you doing one of these to cut with him?
No.
Well, haha, this has been a buzz, mate, and you're not doing one. But also, you know, bring your best on Saturday, so you've no excuses afterwards when I absolutely take you to school. Ta-da. Oh, she's second to none, is she not? Absolute belting cut, just like every time. Get yourself down, guys, but remember, also original barbershop. Okay, Dad? Keep you happy, yeah?